the events that happened to me, I refuse to let them define me. They thought that the things that they did to me, the things that they said to me, the things that they said about me was going to kill me. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I am blessed. I am highly favored. I am joy. I am light. I am love. I am a child of God. I am anointed. My heart is full. It's a shirt. I swear. I feel like I have to explain this. The girl's 9 months. If this wasn't here, we'd be cool. So, hello you guys, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Kiara, Key, whatever you want to call me. Here on my channel, I focus on faith, fashion, lifestyle, and motherhood. So, I haven't sat down with you guys in like a really long time. I mean, I sat down with y'all and we've talked, but we ain't like talked. So we gonna talk today. Okay, so kind of adjusted my chair a little bit, so probably looks a little bit better, hopefully. But today I wanted to talk about resetting my life and like renewing my heart. Everything that I'm using on my face will be linked down in the description bar. So I get this question a lot, and it is how I stay so positive. Let me clip my hair, cause no. So yeah, we had to go ahead and clip the hair back. But I get this question a lot, and a lot of people ask me like how I stay so positive, and like where basically mainly like how I stay so positive. And who, y'all, if only y'all knew, like if you have been on my channel for a minute, like I'm going to try to like, I'm gonna link all those videos underneath this video, but I'm gonna create like a playlist so that you guys can see like all of those videos, because I talk about this a lot. And if you like a subscriber and you've been here, you know that you have seen me cry, you have seen me break down even in the midst of vlogs. So I was not always like this, and I can't say that I wasn't always like this, because even when I cried, even when I had those mental breakdowns and I came on camera like I'm doing now, like I will always do, being transparent and vulnerable, I always can't say I was negative, because yes, I cried, but I always tried to find the good. Like when you hear me talk in those videos, you're gonna also hear, but God, like I know you got more in store for me. Like I just know this can't be it. So yeah, I wasn't always like that though. But I can tell you this, my misery does not love company. I have never been the type of person who, when I get into like those modes where you guys have like seen me like just break, and you know what, bend, because I do not break, and where you guys just see me like I'm just like, I feel like I'm crumbling, I feel like everything is screwed up, my misery don't love company. And I know a lot of people be like, misery loves company. Yeah, for like a lot of the population, that is true, but my misery don't love company. I am not the type of person that I don't like to be around people when I'm going through things. I don't like to talk to people when I'm going through things. I like to be alone. I like to be in the presence of God. I like to cry to my mom. I like to cry to my mom. But yeah, so I like to talk to my mom. I like to cry to my mom and complain to her, but my misery do not like company. And when I say company, I'm not talking about like my mom, because I know y'all will probably be like, oh, but you talk to your mom. Boy, that's my mom. Like, of course. But like going to outsiders or going to social media and just that's just the type of stuff that I don't do. When I create videos, it is to help. Like, there's single moms who watch my videos and I didn't know that I was making such a huge impact like I was. I did not know that until people started like inboxing me, and I would show it to my mom. Like, I just wanted to cry on camera, like this is just real life, and show people that. And she was like, you're helping people. Like, I've even helped people who I've went to like school with. Like, I don't know, y'all, but yeah, I get that a lot. Like, people ask me how I stay so positive, and yeah, my misery don't love company. A lot of people misery love company. They go to social media, you know, they'll go to everybody else, ask for advice, and I just kind of shut down. I call myself a turtle in a shell. But I've been through a lot. I have been through a lot, and the things that I have been through, my enemies wouldn't withstand. And it's not just my enemies. I know, like, the teeny tiny bit of people in my life who kind of know of the things that I have been through. Like, everybody don't know everything unless you my mama. You really don't know me. But like, if I ever share something with you, like, you know, like, you just know, like, I have been through a lot. I have a lot of things that would break the average person, a lot of things that would kill the average person, a lot of things where even the average person have said, don't even know how you do it. Like, I could have never did that. Like, you know, like, I am surprised. Like, it's more so of, I probably would have never survived that. Like, I have no idea how you did it. Keyword though, through. I have been through a lot. I didn't just stop. Like, when things in life, past tense, I used to sit there. I did not stop, but sometimes I used to sit and I used to dwell, and I used to be like, God, I know you playing. I know you playing. Sorry if I look in my viewfinder, but this little bitty mirror. But I used to be like, God, like, this can't be happening. Like, I used to sit in situations, and I wouldn't like sit in the situations. We love a good bright under eye. Sorry, but I love bronzer too, so we're not gonna give casket, but I love concealer. But anyways, in the past, I used to sit in these situations, and I don't mean like sit or like stop in these situations, but I would kind of sit there. A lot of the things that happened to me, like, in my life, when I used to sit in them, I used to be like, oh my gosh, like, why are you doing this to me, God? Like, what is going on? Like, I'm a good person. What is happening? Jesus, it's so ghetto here. Like, I used to literally sit there, and I could sit there for months, not like being stagnant, not like doing nothing with myself, but I could sit there for months trying to figure out why people were the way that they were. And I would try to figure out the situation, and I would just be like, okay, cause 2 + 2, it ain't giving 4, baby. Like, that would be me. Like, I would try to make things add up, and I would just be like, I'm just not understanding. And most of the stuff, like me sitting there trying to make things add up, what I mean is, like, I'm literally trying to figure out, excuse my French, what the fuck be going on up in people's heads that you're really this type of person. That would be me sitting there, and I would be asking God, like, what is this? What in the monster is this? What in the evil is this? And that's exactly what it was. Like, and I was trying to figure out, like, damn, you are like a nasty person. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, I didn't do nothing to you. Like, I was sit there trying to figure out people, and then in the midst of me like trying to figure out people, and I'm like, I used to be so mad, like, but God, I know they didn't mean it. And I be trying to, like, even it's so many situations, but certain situations I would try to fix people and all of this other goofy stuff that I was doing. And it's not necessarily goofy, because my mom will tell you that I have literally the biggest heart. So I guess you can't say it's goofy, but I would literally sit there trying to figure out the situation and trying to figure out, why the hell are you like this? What is going on? And it took a long time to get here, like where I am now. I made a promise to myself. My daughter has been gone for a month, or a little bit over a month, just waiting until baby gets here, and then Winter will be back in my loving arms. I miss her so freaking much. But during this journey, I decided to reset, because they thought that they killed me. They thought that the things that they did to me, the things that they said to me, the things that they said about me was going to kill me. And I literally sat here, and I am a firm believer in giving myself grace. So before Winter left, I said, God, when my baby gets here, and when my baby gets here, because I have two, I have one on the way, and then I'll have one on the way, like one on the way in the belly, and then one coming home. I said, God, when my baby gets here, both of them, I will not be the same person that I was yesterday, that I was 5 years ago, that I was 10 years ago. I will not carry, and I always tell God this, I will not carry, you wild as hell think I'm going to carry these burdens. When I hit 30, flirty, and thriving, you're so crazy if you actually think I'm going to carry these burdens. And I always tell God that, like, I give myself the pace of grace. Like, it may take some time, but I promise before 30, it's going to happen. Like, boy, I'm not finna be dealing with that. So when Winter was leaving, I was having like a mental breakdown. Like, no, like literally having a mental breakdown. And I was just like, I will, when my baby get here, and I mean both, I will not be the same person. I will, something's has to give. Like, I wanted to be able to show up for not only winter. Me and winter have been through a lot. A freaking lot. So I was just like, I don't want to be this person anymore. Like, I want to be the woman that I'm supposed to be. And if you guys have watched my videos, you guys just know this is a journey. Like, I have started it, took a couple steps back, couple as in 2, maybe 8 forward. It doesn't matter as long as I'm still going forward. You get what I'm saying? And then I'll shut down. Then we'll have to do it again. That's what resetting is. And I don't know, y'all. I was just like, God, I cannot do this alone. Like, I'm gonna need you, because this, no. This, no. Like, I refused. I literally refused. Like, I was like talking to God, like, I just know when winter get back, it's just going to be different. Like, something has to give. I just kept saying, like, this can't be it. Like, I'm gonna work at it as the best way that I can. And I've always like been in the presence of God. Recently it has gotten heavier, but starting this journey, like when I started this journey a couple years ago, there were literally people who would try to stunt my growth because they thought that they knew me. Y'all, I used to be a hothead, okay? But there would be people who literally weren't involved in my life, who really, it'll be like people look on the outside looking in, and people would try to stunt my growth when I started this whole journey of like self-love. And I've always been in church, literally my whole life. First of all, always been in the Bible, but it wasn't as heavy as it is now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I grew up around the church. My Grady Poo, my mom would have us go to church. She'd pay our tithes for us. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Mom, for doing that for us. Because look, a blessing is over my life. Like, and I had no money. So I don't even think my mom probably even knew what she was doing. And I'm just so thankful for that. But anyways, when I just started on this journey, and I was just like, I really hit a pit. And I hit a pit then, and I kind of hit a pit recently, but I'm gonna go through it. But when I hit that pit, I was just like, something has to give. Like, seriously, like, this can't be it. And people would literally, I cannot make this up, people would be mad that I was trying to be positive about my life. I said my misery don't love company. So, and still, like, I have seen it, like, even recently till this day, people would try to hurt me. Oh, and my block button works very fine. Don't know how they keep popping up, but listen, okay? But people would try to, you're not even a positive person. Don't let people who think they know you try to define you. Do not let people who think, keyword think, do not let people who think they know you try to define you and stunt your growth. Don't let them try to throw shit back in your face. Excuse me, I know we faith-based. We are working on cussing, and I barely cuss. But don't let people who think they know you try to define you. And that's it. That's the word. Because they don't know nothing. And people literally would do that to me. And people would be like, you're not positive. My question is, and you can ask them too, because there are people like that who are, sorry, it's my powder. that miserable in the world, why would you? And a lot of these people have caused pain. And my question is, and you can ask them too, why would you want someone to not be happy? For what reason did you actually think that I would stay in the same place? Is it because you do? But for what reason would you actually think that I wouldn't grow? For what reason would you actually think that I'm not anointed and that God's hand is on my life, and that, yeah, I'm in a pit. Yes, you know that it hurts. What reason would you think that because of where you left me, I was gonna stay there? Why would you think that? Why would anybody want that? Would you want that? Would you want to be hurt so badly to the point where, like I said, a lot of people said it was like, a lot of people be like, ooh, like, you are so strong. I don't know if I could do it. Why would you want someone to not be able to do it? Why would you want somebody to not be able to get up from this pit? Why would you want someone to be stuck in quicksand, feeling like they can't get out of something, stuck in tar? I would never understand why people just don't want other people to be happy. Things happen to people, and I mean, certain situations changed me. I mean, I've grown a lot, period. Like, my mom, listen, my family nickname is crazy. Is she not crazy? I mean, it's crazy is in front of this word, but my family nickname, if only y'all knew, I be wanting to be that girl. Sometimes I just be like, God, stop playing. Stop playing. Because they got one more time to play with me. Like, pray with me. Don't play with me. For real. Because I really be wanting to be that girl sometimes. Like, when I be seeing these things and I just be like, I know you lying. I know you lying. This can't be real. That goes for like exes too. Like, what the hell? You like, why do you not want to see me happy? Why do you not want to see me moving on? Why do you think that because you've seen me cry about this situation, you know that if it was you in this situation, it would hurt you? People like to say misery loves company. People like to cling to things like that. But why? I just don't get it. Why would you actually think me? Do you know what I've been through? Why would you actually think I wasn't going to get up eventually? Yeah, I was in the pit, but I'm going to get up. Period. And so y'all know hurt people hurt people. That's kind of where that's coming from. Like, hurt people hurt people. And since you don't want to move on with your life, since you don't want to evolve, you don't want to be a better person, you don't want to be happy, you just want to keep dwelling on it. But you could see me and you could just be like, damn, like, I intended for that to hurt her longer than what it did. And she opened her Bible, or she read a positive scripture, or scripture just positive, but she read a positive quote, and you know, she's just showing up for herself. I'm mad. Now I'm gonna try to hurt her some more. because you can't be happy. That's what it literally gives when people still to this day say that stupid stuff like, I hate people who are fake happy. Who the hell wants to be miserable? Who want to be mad all the time? It gives nothing in life. It gives, are you okay? But the events that happened to me, I refuse to let them define me. And I refuse to walk with a burdened, heavy, bitter, malicious, evil heart. Because I knew that wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like, at the end of the day, yes, these things happened to me. I could go to God. I could be crying. And I do. And I could be like, karma. And I could have some karma for your ASS. But that's not my place. Camera died. Well, it didn't die, but anyways, that's not my place to do. I don't do people the evil way that they do me. I do not do that. And a lot of people, they be shocked because that is the norm, and that's just what people do, and not me. People will literally love to see me go back and forth with them. I'm for real. People would literally love to see me going back and forth with them, trying to explain my worth, explain the situation and why I feel the way. Ain't nobody finna do that. Moving on. I don't do that. I don't want to do that either. But people would love to do that because people just, that way they can, yeah, but they could probably throw it back in your face. But me, I don't have time for that. You did what you did. And I'm going to go pray about it. And I'm going to go talk to God. Period. My cheekbones are so high. But anyways, moral of the story is I have been really hurt. And the people who have hurt me or even hurt you, they will love to see you still sitting in that hurt. But when you don't, hell is shaking. The enemy is mad, shivering in his boots. When I say pissed off, because that pit was meant to bury you, baby, the enemy is mad. Mad. So it's not that I am always 100% positive, but I refuse. This stuff dries so fast, but it's so pretty. I refuse to let the people who hurt me think they finna win anything. Like, because I know that they would love to still see me sitting in that hurt, because there is probably things in their life that they haven't gotten over. And when I tell you, like, some people be jealous of that, like the fact that you can just, like, you know what, it happened, it's not okay. Because that's what I have to tell myself. It's not okay, but it happened. God, please help me. I ask for forgiveness for people who hurt me. Like, I ask God, Lord, please help me to forgive these people. Because I do have my days where, so I say I'm not positive like 24/7. I do have my days where I'm just like, it'll just be just the perfect day to just beat them up. Like, just being honest, like, that's how I be feeling. It would have been the perfect day to just beat you up. or I done killed you in my head. All type of crazy stuff. I haven't done that in a long time. But yeah, y'all. The angry me, she was out here wilding. But yeah. Basically when I evolved, that they got mad because they stuck. And people gonna do that. And when I tell you, you gotta keep the mentality that I just said, because it's gonna take you really far. When you realize people who get mad because you're on a better path and to better yourself, and not even just to better myself, but it really is to like better myself, but for my children, I would never. And I tell God that all the time. Like, if I don't do it for nobody, I'm gonna do it for my kids. You ain't finna have me stuck, and you're not going to see me in the same place that you thought you left and broke me. Now that's wild. So yeah, it wasn't always like this. It wasn't always positive scripture Kiara. It wasn't all, like, for real, it wasn't always like this. It was a lot of dark days, crying to my mom, crying to my sister. Sure, I still be crying to my mom and my sister. Like, I still have my days. I look, y'all. My mom know. Mama, you know. Like, I still have my days where I'm just like, I can get haunted by my past. I need some blush. Oof. Dang, that's the second time that fell. But yeah, I still have like my days where I just be like, I can't do this. It is so hard. Like, I really be like, Ma, I've come far. And she'll literally be like, you almost there. And I'll just be like, Mom, like, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I could do this. Like, every day I want to backtrack. Let me not say that. Not every day do I want to backtrack, but there are a lot of times where I want to backtrack. And I really do. Like, sometimes I'll have that mentality, like, if I was more like my enemies. I mean, it could be justifiable. I'm not even, like, not gonna lie. Like, my actions to be just as nasty and read people to filth. When I say read the filth, read filth. To read people to filth and make them feel 1,000 times worse than they have made me feel would be justifiable. But the heart, my heart posture will not let me. My sister literally told me this yesterday. She was like, that is so humble of you. She was like, cause baby, we all a work in progress. She was like, but basically in so many words, she was like, yeah, nah, cause I'm gonna read my Bible. And it's funny because she's the one who got me back into the Bible heavy. And she was like, I'm tit for tat. But me, it bothers people more when you don't bother them. But trust and believe, I vent to my mom, I vent to my sister, and that's about it. Because I don't like people in my business. But yeah, in so many words, like, I have not been this positive all the time. I've been through a lot of stuff, but I can go back And like I said, I could literally read people to feel. I could make them feel 1,000 times worse than they made me feel. Oh, and these are facts. These are facts. These are facts. I could make somebody feel like straight doo-doo. Evil. Boy. And be spitting the truth. Because, you know, sometimes people be saying stuff for jokey jokes. No, baby, I don't even do that. Let's just get down. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty. This is how I used to be. We just gonna get down to the nitty gritty. And, like, let's be honest, babes. Then there you go. It's over with. But I chose to reset. And there's a good scripture about that. It's Isaiah 43:19, and it says, I am about to do a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness, rivers in the desert. I gotta pee. It's the baby. But yeah, all that stuff with like my enemies, all of that hurt that I was holding on to, and I keep thinking I'm seeing stuff. I still have a lot of hurt. Everything is not peachy. Everything is not perfect. I still hurt from things. I have my moments where I could really just be chilling and the enemy come with a sneak attack, and here I am reminiscing and remembering things that hurt me, and now I'm in a rut. Like, that happens sometimes. When Winter left for her little vacation till the baby gets here, I literally just spoke to God and I said, when my baby gets here, I am going to be the mother that I need to be for my kids. Like, and I'm gonna show up for myself. Now she finna be here real soon. Such a pretty color. Such a pretty color. I had to get some setting spray. I really like the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Mist. Is it perfect? No. Am I perfect? No. But in the course that she's been gone, have I grown? Absolutely. Am I growing in the direction that God wants me to be? Like being the mom, the woman that I'm supposed to be? Absolutely. We ran out of space. And like I just said, like from this day forward, I choose to just reset my life. And a lot of it resetting is I don't have a lot to like change per se, but I have a lot to remove. And a lot of that with removing comes like them questions y'all be asking me some crazy stuff. No, I'm just kidding, it's not crazy, they're legit. But I don't know how to tell y'all how I stay so positive. But I could tell y'all that, like, my therapist, she was like, give yourself grace, because she know what I've been through. She just be like, like, she knows what I've been through. But she also knows that, like, I'm really, really, really hard on myself. So when I do mess up, I just be so mad. Like, if I backtrack, I be so mad because I'm like, now I gotta restart. And not necessarily do you have to restart, you just have to reset. Breathe in, take a chill pill, take a nap. Y'all know I'm gonna take a nap. And keep going forward. Don't think you have to restart everything and everything is ruined, because me being the perfectionist, I'm always like, oh God, soon as I mess up, I just be like, now I gotta restart. Back to square one. Like a Candyland board. I'm not going back to start. I'm starting right here. And I'm gonna just keep going. And that's me giving myself the pace of grace. So, and it's real hard. Real hard. Because sometimes people be having me jacked up. And I really be wanting to go there. When I tell you, it really do. It's almost kind of funny. It bothers people more when you just be like, okay, y'all not like that waka flocka face. And don't even say okay, just don't say nothing. So yeah, I decided this was like a little life update. It honestly, it took me months to get here. It took me months to get here. I didn't restart on any of those other videos that I did. I didn't restart. I took what I learned from those seasons and I brought it into this season of my life. And instead of giving up, I'm just like, I hit another pit and I was like, something gotta give. I'm resetting my life and renewing my heart. Period. I could talk about all the stuff that happened to me. Child, I don't want to talk about that. People be getting mad too. Don't want to talk about it. Don't want to hear it. Don't care. Don't bring it up. And people be thinking that's me being bitter. What purpose does it serve in my life to bring it up? To talk about it? It happened. Next. And not even next with you. Not even next with the people who hurt me. Because I do not have to... I don't have to talk to people who hurt me. I talked about this in another video. I talked about this, I believe when I was pregnant. I don't remember pregnancy brain, but you do not have to... Once you get to a place and you just like, alright, I'm letting go. That don't mean you have to invite those who hurt you or invite those people who you don't get along with back into your life. And people be having that really messed up with me. Like, I made that video of letting go and old people started reaching out. Like, you letting go. First of all, how the heck you even watching my channel and I blocked you? And like, why is you texting me? So you gonna let me go? Man. And did. Like, you do not have to accept that stuff back into your life. Like, people have this really weird way, especially people who have hurt you, your enemies, and them just weird people. They have a weird way of, okay, I see her growth, let me go bother her. I'd rather be moving forward with my life than dwelling, which is what people would love to see. Especially people, you guys would be surprised, people who have hurt me, boy, they be watching. The exes, everybody, they be watching. I seen your video, boy. Can't say on my nose itch when I'm doing my makeup, but boy. Okay, thank you. Next. But yeah, it wasn't always like this, y'all. Like, it literally was not always like this. I love me some me. Jesus. I'm so pretty. It's ridiculous. I do want to add a little bit of this milk makeup highlighter. But yeah, you guys, it wasn't always if you know, you know. Used to be a little ratch. Still a little ratch, you know. But I just choose peace. Shoot. If it costs me my peace, bye. Because what you here for? Honestly. Like, if something costs you your peace, say peace. And that's how I am. And I have, like, I'm gonna talk about this in another video. I have very strict boundaries that I tell people. Like, when people be trying to bring up stuff that I don't want to talk about, that's what we not finna do. We're not about to talk about that, because why do you want, am I talking about it? No. So why are you bringing it up? Did I come to you about it? No. Don't be asking me no questions. But yeah, it wasn't always like this. And I don't know, when my baby left, I was just like, I'm renewing my life and I'm resetting my heart and I'm resetting my life. I don't know, it just feels really good to even talk in this video. Like, I didn't cry. Y'all know I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm gonna cry, but I didn't cry. It just feels really good to just even say some of the things that I said, even though I'm stumbling. Y'all know I'm gonna get better with these. Like, progression, not perfection. I have to keep telling myself that. Like, even though, like, I try to take notes and remember the things that I do want to tell y'all, like, about my life, which is, it's gonna get deeper so y'all can understand. I know a lot of people, they like watch my videos and it's like I give like mini tiny clues, but it'll get deeper so that you guys can understand where my testimony comes in and where God literally pulled me out of a pit. But yeah, it feels really good to even create this video while 9 months pregnant, and to have gone through the things that I have went through, to just sit here and just be like, yeah, enough is enough. Take a deep breath and just be like, okay, God, I'm ready. I'm ready to reset my life. I don't have to start back at square one and feel like that I have to restart everything and start back at square one by trying to figure out why this happened and where things went wrong and trying to fix people or trying to understand the people that hurt me. I don't have to do that. I could start right here. I can reset my life here, and I can renew my heart right here. I don't have to stop to figure it out. I could just, it was like, God, I'm ready. Like, I'm just ready. Like, and I know it's going to be a journey, and I know that there are things that still haunt me, and I know there are just like that negativity from outsiders trying to come in. I just know. But with God, I mean, as long as he is for me, he gonna always have my back. Who should be against me? I ain't worried about nothing. I'm not worried about people trying to come in and people trying to make me feel less than what I am, and I'm not worried about that no more, because I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live and wake up and, I mean, I'm already pregnant, you guys, and I ain't finna cry. I just did this makeup and it's cute. Like, I'm already pregnant, and I really look back, like, I'm gonna talk to y'all about this, like the situation with my daughter, and I just be like, no, that was a pit that I slugged through. No, no, like my baby is about to be 5. She is blessed. She is beautiful. She is joy. Y'all, we have our affirmations we say, and she loves saying them. And she is highly favored. My baby is happy. And my baby gonna be happy. And they deserve a happy mom. And it ain't about faking it until you make it. But I'm not about to sit there and worry about the people who hurt me, why they did it, and just keep sitting there and being miserable. We're moving forward. We're moving on. And it is what it is. Like God said in Isaiah 43:19, because I did write this down. And I know before this it said behold. So behold, if you know, you know. Behold, I'm about to do a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. And that's all I be needing. He gonna make a way. And it's not like a lot of people like, he'll make a way with financials and all that other stuff, and God will make a way. And as long as I'm pushing to be in the right direction, as long as I'm trying and I'm guarding my heart and I'm pushing forward and I'm just not being succumbed to the enemy's attacks, I know that God's favor will forever be over my life. Because I know I could get petty, baby. Listen. And real. Take it there. I'll take it there. I'll take it there. I'll take it there. But who wants to do that? I don't have time for that. Like, I am absolutely gorgeous, first of all. I look so good. The things that I went through, Lord, shouldn't have happened, but they did. But at the end of the day, your girl look good. She is blessed. She is highly favored. And this is like I've said this before, I'm pretty, but I feel so good about myself. Like, child, anyway, so like I really just be brushing stuff off, like, anyways, because I am strong, I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am blessed, I am highly favored, I am joy, I am light, I am love, I am a child of God, I am anointed. My heart is full. My heart is full. And I feel really good about my life. I lead an awesome life. It feels good to be able to help other women. Like, I'm helping other women. Like, God is showing up in my life. And I just don't have time for negativity. Period. So, this video was pretty long. I was probably all over the place. Progression, not perfection. We're gonna get better with these. Once it broke my iPad, it's usually where I take all my notes, but God will provide me with another iPad. God will provide me with another iPad. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me. Literally, my makeup was like so quick. It usually take like 10 minutes to do that little bitty face that I was doing, but since I was talking and stopping, it took a long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that something spoke to you, something spoke out to you. I'm just really ready for this journey, and can't nobody mess it up but me. And I refuse to even do that, because like I said, if I don't do it for me, I'm gonna do it for my babies. But I know I'm about to show up for me, because I want my babies to see that they have a strong mommy who pushes forward and just it's just so strong and perseveres, and she just, I want my kids to look at me and be like, yeah, my mommy did that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like it, comment if you want to share your thoughts. If you like, you know, you're a single mom, you guys can pick out what I'm putting down, or even if you're a single dad, because I know that you guys go through that too. It ain't just a one-way street. But yeah, go ahead, drop a comment. A lot of you like to DM me on Instagram. Totally fine. And yeah, all social media will be linked down below. You can hit me up, ask me, whatever. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.